Alright, so today we're taking a look at Nebula, which is another survival game in the likes of Vampire Survivor and so on, which I've been playing a couple of them lately. First of all, because I enjoy them, they're actually fun, and second of all, because I'm making one myself on Mondays on stream, which you can join me if you want. And yeah, there's a lot of them coming out, so let's take a look at this one. I've actually played it a couple of times already because I've had issues with recording. First time didn't have enough memory, and the second time for some reason my voice did not get picked up, so that's what happens. So I have played more than I usually do for this kind of videos, but it's fine. So I've upgraded a couple of things, as you can see. I still have a little bit that I can spend, which, by the way, I guess I'll spend it on something. I gotta spend it on this one because I do. Actually, no, I'll spend it on this one because I do like it and I do tend to use it quite a lot. Alright, so there's a couple of things that I definitely like from this game. So you start, you have different characters that you can choose from. They all start with slightly different things. So I stick with this one, which, well, actually, no, I have not. Yeah, let's start with this one, whatever. So you have the maps, and each of the maps have a kind of objective of the amount of gears that you have to collect. So the first thing I would have to say is that the graphics are very simple, very pixel arty, very low resolution pixel art, which is fine. But my complaint would be that the colors are a bit too similar for the character, for your own character, and for the enemies, which are a little bit difficult to tell. And sometimes there's asteroids that you can find they appear, and they kind of blend in with the background a little bit too much. Having like making sure that you can actually make the things that pop out a little bit more would be interesting. But yeah, the other thing I really like about this game is, which is not the first game that does it, but I think it's quite something that I definitely like, which is that for each weapon that you get, it actually appears on the model itself, I guess. Which is gonna, here you can see the nest right there. So here, for example, I could either upgrade this one or get another one, and if I get another one, basically it appears here and it starts shooting as well, which is very nice. And compared to other games, this game seems to be a lot harder to start with. And I think it has a higher focus on having to upgrade outside of the games, of the different runs. And to be able to kind of go further, I guess. Because I've always been playing in this map, which I have to get 1,000 gears, and I haven't finished it. I haven't managed to actually finish it ever. And I think my maximum have got to be like 100, like 250 or something like that. A new weapon, or I can get a... I mean, chance for enemies to explode, then I think that is very strong. And outside of that, it works pretty similarly to any other. You just move around, you do have to aim your main ability, but you don't have to actually shoot it, so it shoots on its own. Blue rocket, yes, give me rockets. I like the rockets because it's one of the few weapons that are actually... well, for multiple people. And I got hit, there you go. Twice. Alright, so yeah, I find it decently hard compared to other games. Yellow laser, you know what? Give me the yellow laser. I think one of the issues that I have with this game, well, not the issue, but the way that I have to get used to playing is that I tend to like backtrack into the enemies, because I'm like kind of going around them and trying to shoot them in, but then I'm moving, let's say now to the left, and I'm not shooting to the left, therefore those enemies are not dead, and I end up running into it. So there's another thing that this game has, which is you have these little zones that you can go into, and basically it gives you a little objective. You basically have to stand in there, and once you finish it, you get a bunch of rewards, which is nice. Sorry about that. Let's improve the simple rockets. I would love to get the weapon that we actually upgraded. And I'm already dead. Yeah, there you go. Well, let's play again. Probably don't have enough to do any upgrades anyways. Actually I might have. No, I don't. Close though. Oh, weapons reload time. Yeah, I definitely like that because reload time is definitely interesting. So as you can see, yeah, it is quite difficult compared to other... to start with, at least. I'm assuming that once you start getting actual upgrades, then it gets a lot easier, but... So mostly I feel like all of the weapons that you get, or most of them, are, you know, aiming towards the closest target type thing. So then, they're all kind of aimed at the same area, and the rest of the enemies are not being killed. So there's not many enemies, not many weapons actually shoot around you. Ooh, the shield. The shield is mandatory, I think. Shield is quite good. Protects you from one hit, and then add a little time to refresh, I guess. Another thing that I like from this game is you can choose the song that it's playing. So it plays the random song out of 3 whenever you start a run. But then if you get tired, you can simply go to the main menu and select a different song. I do actually enjoy this one, so I'll keep it on. And we haven't seen that many, but there's also bonuses that you can get. And we saw one before when I finished that kind of little area thing, little objective. Alright, then. Oh, there you go. We got the plasma cannon. There you go. That's what I wanted. So now we've got to upgrade it. Higher range. Would be nice to have more of them. So instead of 2, having like 3 or 4. Here you can see here there's an upgrade. Look to the left. I'll try to get it. I think one of those is the same that we had before, which is just explosions all over the place. Oh, it's a little bit further in. Alright. Bulletproof, that's bad. I mean, that's good. It's pretty good. It's not very useful yet because none of them are attacking me from range, but in the future it's definitely going to be very useful. I should try to get a little bit closer to enemies so that other weapon actually does work. Because it definitely does a decent amount of damage. So I have that arrow there, which points me to one of those objectives, which is definitely important. I haven't managed to kill any asteroid. I don't know if it's possible. I've tried for a little bit, so I'm not exactly sure if it is a thing or not. Alright, distance, it's not bad. Red laser, I think I like it more. Ooh. So you can see how everything still kind of shoots in the same general direction. That's why I would really like to have some other weapons that shoot in multiple directions. So from what I'm seeing from the trailers and so on, it seems like there is. It's just that potentially you have to just upgrade them more. Which I have not been able to get to that point yet. There you go, now you have enemies that start shooting. Blue rocket, yeah, just give me rockets. I like the rockets because, again, there's the few that actually attack from... actually hit multiple targets. So. Alright, pay attention to the sides if there's any arrow pointing towards an objective. Just do the extra damage, I think that's pretty good. Especially for the laser, because it hits many, many targets. So if I can kill all of them, then it would be great. Oh, there you go. We got our little thing that we haven't. Okay, there you go. That's great stuff. Great stuff. So it was indeed what I thought it was. Which is very nice. And force field. Yeah, it gave me force field again. One of the best upgrades that I found. Okay, getting hit already. So the force field kind of does the little force field around you that spawns every once in a while. Quite useful. I would love if it, again, upgraded more so it triggers more often. And if you get hit here, it doesn't actually do things. I have to try to... There you go. Rotation speed, plasma damage, sure. Rotation speed, laser damage. You know, I think the laser, I think it's been more useful to us for now. I think there was something interesting that way. Mostly a lot of XP, I guess. So I definitely like when these games make it, you have to pick up the XP, but it does tend to, where you run into situations where if you're struggling, you actually cannot pick up any of the XP because it's like all surrounded by enemies. So I do like when there's some kind of mix, which is I think what I'll try to do myself. So you can still kind of get out of that situation. There is of course the blue laser, sure. The potential like bonus that you could get, which actually allows you to pick up, you know, get higher pickup range, or just, you know, absorb everything that's on the map, which is very satisfying. I'm forced to get hit there. Plasma. I lost my shield again. Then a couple next upgrades I will have to get health, which is definitely not something you don't want to be in that position. If you have to spend your upgrade to actually get health, not good. You're not in a good position. It's not getting me, so we'll take this one. Lost the shield again. Alright, try to get. Alright, so I can get that one. Oh, no, there's nothing that shoots at me. Oh, there is something there. You get protected by the shield. Come on. Definitely scary. Yeah, that was a bad situation for sure. I didn't make it. Did not make it. Again, you can see this game is actually quite hard compared to a lot of other survivors. But yeah, this is what I like about this game, which is it's very simple. Again, you've got the basics of what a game like this is, and yet it's like super fun. I'll upgrade the rockets because I tend to actually use them quite often. There you go. Magnet radius, speed, chance for extra scrap, chance for extra gears. Extra scrap is basically XP, if I'm correct. Gears is just the progression stuff. And this radius, so I think I'm gonna take this one. Because radius basically means I can pick up from further away, and I will run into that situation where I cannot pick up my things less often, basically. Then I have to remember to take the rocket, the plasma, and the different things that I have upgraded. Actually, having penetration with this weapon would be quite nice. Alright, there we go, we got this guy. Alright, that was the stupidest thing ever. It would be nice to have my actual like collider be slightly smaller, because I feel it's a lot more satisfying for the players when they think they just passed. Red laser. I mean, red laser is very strong. Definitely enjoy a red laser myself. Ah, yellow shit. Double barrel, I have improved it as well. Oh no, I haven't actually improved it. I improved the rocket instead. But it's a good weapon nonetheless. Blue rocket, it's not this one. So I'm gonna take the shield because it's very strong. There you go. Alright, my pickup range is definitely helping. Let's go towards that area. I got the good. Definitely have to get used to the fact that you have to aim. Especially if you come from red turret, blue turret. Sure, red turret. From Vampire Survivors, I guess. Blue double barrel. I try to get towards here where there's like a bunch of XP. Plus the shield. That's fine. Red turret, blue plasma ball. That looks interesting. But I'll get this one. Enemies explode. I definitely have to get multiple of those. Otherwise, not necessarily going to do much, but because 2% is definitely very low. Force field, yes. Although more projectiles would have been quite good as well. I don't know if it counts with the lasers though. Would be awesome if it did. Alright, I do have to go forward. Yellow laser. Still have space for one more because I don't have the rocket yet. I definitely need the rocket. Penetrate enemies. There you go. That's actually very good. So I want my basic weapon to penetrate enemies. Because when it hits, it kind of does like a little explosion. So if you can make that happen in multiple, that's very strong. Oh, never mind. It only happens in the last one. So that's pretty good stuff. Blue laser, not gonna get it. So we're gonna get... Reduce enemy speed is actually quite strong. Alright, that's good. Good stuff, good stuff. Bulletproof. Bulletproof is actually very strong as well. Alright, we got higher pickup range. Penetrate one more. Sure, I'll get it. There you go. Pickup range. Enemies explode. Alright, now we're starting to get somewhere. Enemies explode. So now I have 6% chance for the enemies to explode. It's not too bad, considering we are killing lots of enemies. Like having them explode is very, very strong because it basically kills everyone else around them. Well, at least deals damage to them. I'm not necessarily going to kill them, but... Alright, let's take this speed this way. Red turret, yellow plasma ball. I still want the reduce enemy speed even more. Still want the rockets, yeah. Ooh, actually that's pretty good because it gives lots of XP and gears. Alright. Bulletproof, yeah, give me a little bit more. I think I already took one, so now I'm like at 60%. If I take one more, that should be pretty good. Oh, 60% is already quite good. Ah! Definitely in trouble there. I'm gonna get help so I can get out of this. Cool. Alright, not doing too bad, not doing too bad. We are starting to get a little bit in trouble though. We should definitely try to get out of there. Ah. Yeah, this game, man, this game is actually quite hard. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it here. You get the gist of it. It's yeah, this is why I love these games. You know, they're very simple, but yeah, they're very like addicting and fun, which is great. Great stuff. Great stuff. It's quite expensive. This is quite expensive as well. Oh, weapons upgrade. Oh, I can almost get this. That would be quite nice. Satellite rotation speed, reload time, turns rotation speed, and projectile size. I don't know what the gain of projectile size is really. And this is the main weapon. It's rotation speed, bonus damage, projectile number bonus. Ooh. So if I get it, oh, I don't have the money for it. Never mind. But I could get one of these. Rocket number bonus. That's actually quite nice. Rotation speed and reload time. Current reload time is 3. I would definitely like to improve this one more, because you can see the reload time is 5.9. If you can get it like super low, then it would be quite nice. And also potentially the beam size, launchers numbers. Okay, so potentially you could get more launchers as well. Length, speed. So this one is the same. I would love to have like more launcher numbers. So if you can have like 4 basically surrounds the whole completely, that would be quite nice. But yeah, I mean, I can improve the laser because I have been using it. Poisons enemies, slows down enemies. Yellow laser just straight up does damage. Okay, lasers are actually quite useful. I do enjoy them. So I get this one, and it would be nice to get another one as well. Anyway, so that was Nebula. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it. And what another survival game it is. Quite nice survivor game. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed those games. And again, I am making one myself, trying to get ideas from all of these games that I've been playing. And I am doing it all on stream, so you can follow me. You have the link in the description. And yeah, I stream other stuff other days, but on Mondays I'm making this other game. So if you want to check it out, come join me. So anyways, this was Nebula. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.